Good afternoon, LinkedIn friends, HubSpot Nation. Welcome to a super special Wake Up Customer Platform Inbound 2025 recap. We refuse to let HubSpot pass us by dropping 200 updates in 1 week, and we're gonna catch up. We're gonna get caught up. Are you ready for this, Casey?
I am ready. I have 2 drinks. I brought snacks.
I have no drinks. Uh-oh.
This
Not a
is
good start.
not a good start. I will have 1 to 2 kids get home during this process, but, we're just gonna do our best.
All right. Well, we'll do our best. Thanks to George for giving us some tips this morning on how to try to make this interesting.
Thanks
Exactly
for
right.
tuning in.
Exactly right, Jeremy.
Thanks for tuning in, Jeremy. This is gonna be super interesting.
We'll do our best. Let's see how long Chris can keep up with the update counter. That is pretty clunky. But we'll see what we can do. George, I think, had some good advice. We're going to play around with these filters. First of all, we've got it filtered between 8:19 and 9:09 today to try and get to the 200. It gets us to 202. Still not super sure where the 200 number comes from exactly. I remember in Spring Spotlight, they had I think they had a counter on this page, like 283 updates or something like that. Not finding it today. But if you want to learn at your own pace, the Spotlight page is a good place to come and check it out.
But that would be boring. What would be more fun would be.
Yeah. And we're also so 2 selfish reasons we want to do this. One is just to keep up ourselves. That's one of my favorite parts about the daily show. Is we don't fall behind on what HubSpot is up to. But 2, we're going to be doing a lot of repurposing. Brownlee Labs is continuing to kind of launch. Been doing a lot of work to update the blog over there and start to repurpose a lot of this. Do some unboxings, next week and beyond with product managers. Just try to cover that enablement gap that everybody acknowledged when we were at Inbound.
Yes, I am excited. I am someone who prides themselves on knowing every HubSpot update, and it's been a little bit of an uncomfortable week where people have talked about updates, and I haven't known exactly what they were talking about, and I hated it. I hated it for a moment.
The nerve.
I went to one of Kyle's sessions and he showed something and I was like, brand new. This is brand new information, which product updates are never brand new information for me. It's my bet.
Yeah. And for reference, since I lost the recordings of the show that we did live at Inbound, on Wednesday we had 42. On Thursday, after zeroing out Wednesday, we had 92 updates, and we only went over a couple each day. So these are really us seeing these for the first time in a lot of cases. Even today and yesterday, I think we only had 9 updates total or 10 updates total or something like that. So we'll be giving our best organic reactions to this stuff. But just to set the tone, I need to give Claude a little airtime here, because I randomly, a few weeks before Inbound, maybe a couple weeks before Inbound, I had Claude do a research project on the functionality of HubSpot. Because he's trained on the end of 2024, right? A lot has happened already this year. So I had him do one after Inbound, today, and do a comparison analysis. And I do think it sets a good tone, right? Before, HubSpot was a sophisticated collection of 6 specialized hubs with AI features sprinkled throughout. Essentially a hub and spoke model where each division had its own AI capabilities that didn't necessarily talk to each other. After Inbound 25, HubSpot became a unified AI organism where intelligence flows seamlessly across all functions. This isn't just feature addition, it's architectural evolution. Platform shifted from CRM with AI tools to AI platform with CRM capabilities. That resonates, yeah, Casey?
It does. It does.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
I'm just glad we didn't make it through this whole session without giving Claude the attention it needs.
Exactly. That's how
Deserves.
serious we are about AI being involved. Anyways, I like George's idea of starting with impact level in terms of how we're going to whittle this down. Because if you watch The Daily Show, usually we just go through whatever's available one by one, not really trying to curate or group things together. That's probably not going to work very well today, and we might not survive that ourselves. So we're going to play with all this sweet functionality up here to try and make it meaningful, starting with high impact. And when we go to high impact, we've got 14 items. We're also going to play with AI feature and without AI feature. And if we click without AI feature, only 4. So that may be indicative of what's to come as we move through these updates. Get ready for a lot of AI. And I need you to be okay with that. So let's start without AI. We've got a redesigned email editor.
I'm really glad we're starting with your favorite tool in the HubSpot ecosystem. Yes,
exactly. Like, can we just run over to the with AI section already? I bet the first one over there is going to be like AI automated email. Yay. What is it? A redesigned email creation experience that transforms HubSpot's email editor into an intuitive, streamlined tool. This update editor replaces the current interface with a contemporary design, making email creation in HubSpot easier and faster than ever before.
This matters because you need an email editor where you can easily create and send effective, delightful messages. Email was one of HubSpot's first editors and has had many advancements and features added to the tool over the years. However, this has resulted in the editor becoming clunky, unintuitive, and difficult to onboard over time. The redesign of the email editor provides you with a seamless, intuitive, and modern editing experience, giving you everything you need to design professional emails and significantly reduce the time to create and send each campaign. This is interesting to me, and I know not that interesting to you, Chris, but can you open one of the images, which they both look to be maybe the same image? It's fine. It seems like they're moving the top, because there was a recent redesign of the nav in email. And it looks like basically the top bar is getting moved to the sidebar, which aligns with everything else in the platform. So
that it does.
I guess we don't really need to harp on this. We can move
on. Honestly, stuff like this is the reason I switched to the new theme, because they mention when you switch, it's not just for like contrast purposes. Like they talked about some aesthetic redesign, like around everything, like the way things show up in the portal. And I'm trusting them on that. So I bet if you stay in the blue, maybe it looks a little bit different. Which reminds me, I feel like I've switched it on in this portal already, but we're still looking at blue. But let's solve that right now. And hope it doesn't reset everything.
I was like, what? What?
It's not going to reset everything, right? We'll see. Switch.
Can't watch.
Got it.
Shocking. Truly shocking.
Feels way better.
Does it?
Okay. Everybody's favorite workflow update of the year. A new workflow creation experience. What is it? The create workflow process now starts directly in the builder with the ability to browse all available triggers upfront. Watch this 5-minute demo video to learn more.
This matters because in the past, when creating a workflow, the first step was to choose an object type. For newer users who hadn't yet learned HubSpot terminology, the choice is overwhelming and confusing. For all, this means committing to a specific object even before knowing if the trigger you need will be available there. If it isn't, you might assume the feature doesn't exist and miss out on an automation opportunity. Or you'll need to go through the trouble of abandoning that workflow and starting a new one, repeating the process until you find what you need. With this change, after clicking Create a Workflow, you'll go directly into the workflow builder where you can browse all available workflow triggers. When a trigger is selected, the object type will be set automatically when possible to save you clicks. You can easily switch between different trigger options while in this flow. This update makes it easier for you to find the best trigger for your process while removing decision points with limitations and that make it harder for you to get started. We did talk about this on Wednesday at Inbound, and my feedback then is the same as my feedback now. Stop complaining, LinkedIn. It's fine.
Yep. Same. Skip and choose a type of record that can enroll, or click
take
on
you right
data
back
and do the same thing. Like, okay, it's gonna be fine. Manually add campaign contacts for offline or untracked interactions, plus view all campaign influence from the contact record. This one is still in private beta. What is it? You now have 2 new ways to work with campaigns directly from the contact record. Number 1, manually add a contact to a campaign if someone engages with your campaign outside of HubSpot's tracked assets, like attending an offline event, speaking with your team, or registering through another system. You can now manually associate them with a campaign from their contact record. You can also add a note to give your team context about why they were added. Already using HubSpot's event object? Use this manual method only for edge cases that aren't captured through event or list-based associations. That immediately makes me want to test it. I've forgotten about this. Number 2, you can see a contact's campaign history. You'll now see a list of all campaigns that have influenced a contact based on their interactions with campaign assets like emails, forms, and landing pages. This gives you a more complete view of how your campaigns are resonating with each individual without needing to dig through campaign reports or leave the contact record.
This matters because not every meaningful campaign interaction happens through tracked assets. You've told HubSpot you need a way to reflect people who we spoke with. If they didn't fill out a form or click an email, they disappear. And campaign reporting doesn't feel complete unless I can reflect everyone who was actually part of it, not just those who took a digital action. This update helps you fill in that gap by enabling you to manually reflect offline, last-minute, or human-driven interactions like conversations, paper signups, or ad hoc registrations. You can ensure important contacts are included in campaign reporting, even if they didn't engage with tracked assets. And you can give your team shared context on how and why they were added directly from the contact record.
That's probably why I forgot about it. Please note you're signing up for a limited private beta. We're inviting a few customers each day so we can chat with you and hear your thoughts. You might not get access right away, but we'll be in touch as soon as we can. If you were at an inbound booth, this could be helpful for you.
Mm-hmm.
Create and view notes in help desk, replacing comments. How am I not in this beta? I know I've hit this beta button before. Important information. Please check out this video to learn more about this product update. To make sure your team is a good fit for the current beta experience. Once ungated, you will not be able to manually unenroll from this beta. To leave the beta, please email HubSpot at helpdeskfeedback@hubspot.com.
I think that's why you're not enrolled. I think every time you read that and then you get...
That's possible. That is actually absolutely correct.
I was having a Groundhog Day situation where I was like, this is...
We're out of our element here. The morning show is nice and cozy. Gotta try something new here. Already I feel like at some point I'm just gonna have to start like listing them off, not describing any of them. We'll get as far as we can until I feel that pressure. What is this though? Support teams can now view, create, and edit notes in Help Desk, replacing comments as the primary means for internal collaboration in Help Desk. Notes are already the building blocks that power internal collaboration across the rest of the HubSpot platform. And now they power collaboration that takes place inside of Help Desk as well.
This matters because since releasing the Help Desk, HubSpot's heard consistent feedback that support teams are struggling to collaborate internally and with cross-functional stakeholders like sales agents when troubleshooting and resolving tickets. These changes will effectively replace comments with notes addressing two of the biggest pain points our customers have shared. First, streamlining collaboration between Help Desk and the ticket record by making information consistent across both. And users will be able to create notes on blank tickets from Help Desk.
Use notes in Help Desk once you get access. All right, time for the good stuff. With AI feature. With high impact level between the dates of August 19th and September 9th. Starting off with the big one. Data agent.
Here she is.
Gotta remember to hit the favorites button too. What is it? Data agent actions your data throughout HubSpot Smart CRM. This AI-powered agent researches and answers custom questions about your customers by analyzing your CRM, calls, emails, documents, and the web, giving you the insights you need without the manual work.
This matters because previously your CRM contained a lot of valuable unstructured data that was challenging to understand. With Data Agent, this fragmented information is transformed into holistic, unified intelligence. This results in complete customer insights that flow seamlessly across HubSpot. This becomes clean, usable data you can also leverage in workflows and Data Studio. We read through this today, but I do feel like it's important to say that how it works, it's available in the customer platform. I don't know.
Yeah. So it's smart properties, it's smart actions, smart columns. Mm-hmm. Starter Plus customers can create smart properties in the CRM. For me, this has replaced like the Ask Breeze action in workflows where you just give it a prompt to like transform data. Now it's just smart properties. Marketing, sales, service, and Data Hub Pro Plus can use the Data Agent smart actions in workflows. And Data Hub Pro Plus customers, formerly Operations Hub, can use the Data Agent to enrich data sets in the all-new Data Studio. This feature uses HubSpot credits. If you haven't seen this in action, especially this last one, enriching data sets in Data Studio. Imagine you're on an index page and you want to see a new column of data. You don't have to create a property anymore. You can just say, hey, Breeze, I want to see this kind of data. And then it shows a column of that data without creating additional CRM infrastructure.
Can you say that again? for those of us.
I can try.
So are you maybe
So
I'll
imagine, go ahead.
So if I wanted a list of, I wanted to filter my index page to contacts who had a meeting with Chris last month, could I just ask that and it would just do it?
So smart columns. Data agent brings in external information to enrich your CRM data using Data Studio. This allows you to conduct deep research and analyze information both in and outside your CRM. So basically, yes. And you don't have to create a property. So this would be like, let's say that was the question you'd asked. You would need to report on meetings with Chris in some way, and then create like a yes/no property, and then fill it in on all these contact records so that you can see all the yeses and nos. Now you don't have to create that property, and Data Agent will fill in that data for you. And then you can report on it like from that place.
Okay.
And maybe you do turn it into a property so that it keeps doing that over and over. You probably turn it into a smart property at that point. But yeah, digging a little bit deeper to help you understand your data better. Reimagined unified marketplace. What is it? Your AI-powered solution finder that does the work for you. Instead of hunting through different sections or endless searches, the reimagined HubSpot marketplace proactively surfaces the perfect solutions tailored specifically to your business needs, industry, and HubSpot setup. One unified experience with intelligent discovery that allows solutions to find you. Maybe next year that actually happens. They're just saying it makes it easier, folks. We're bringing our offerings closer together under one unified marketplace. You can search for apps and agents and easily find templates and solutions from the top menu. Soon we will bring them truly all together.
Why does it matter? Welcome to your unique marketplace. Each portal sees different recommendations because our AI analyzes your HubSpot setup, industry, company size, and usage patterns to surface the most relevant solutions. You'll see personalized suggestions like recommended for you based on your HubSpot configuration, popular in your industry for similar companies, trending now with real adoption data, plus with intelligent recommendations based on your HubSpot setup, you'll discover solutions you didn't even know existed, turning your marketplace into a competitive advantage. Unified tech stack management. Previously, finding apps, web templates, and solution partners required navigating separate sections and experiences, a frustrating maze of different platforms, different UIs, and endless searches for your integrations that just work seamlessly with HubSpot. The reimagined marketplace is working to consolidate everything you need, from powerful apps to intelligent Breeze agents and assistants, into one unified experience. This means you can finally find solutions tailored to your specific needs, significantly cutting down the time it takes to pinpoint the right tools. What used to take hours of research can now happen in minutes. With a unified search and discovery experience and refreshed listing pages, you'll make confident decisions faster, reducing downtime and helping you achieve your goals sooner. This isn't just a redesign. It's your first step into AI-powered business growth.
Oh, there it is. Thanks so much to Jeremy Byers for joining us today
On this
and
journey.
helping us survive. Stay unified one more time. We're going to say it a lot more times, actually.
This may be a pessimistic look, and I'll own that. But I do wonder how this will change like new providers and the visibility of new providers in the marketplace.
Is it here? Or is this just studio? There's a way to get, oh, it's here. There we go. So HubSpot Marketplace. I mean, this is where we want to get to, right? And I talked to the people at this booth in the HubSpot zone, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's all built on the same framework, but like once you click on these, you can find yourself in a different space with the different breadcrumbs, right? But the key is really like, let's say, data enrichment, everybody's favorite query, I'm sure. It brings in theory, apps, solutions, partners. Looks like it's mostly apps right now.
Hey, they said they're working. It's getting more unified.
Yeah. So there's a closed lost agent that I was trying to find. There we go. Perfect. All right. So put the word handoff in, see an agent, see an app, see a few apps actually, right? Which is good. Like that's where we need to get. Like not everything requires a 6-month project. And not everything can be solved with a push button app deployment. So step in the right direction to start to bring this stuff together. All right, flexible CRM views. I'm gonna favorite this one right now. What is it? We're enhancing the index page experience to make it simpler, more intuitive, and more powerful. So you can move faster, focus on what matters, and make better decisions with ease. Check out this Loom for a quick walkthrough.
Why does it matter? The redesigned CRM index pages put your data front and center so you can focus on what matters most. With new view types like calendar, Gantt, report, and more, you can now visualize your data in ways that match your workflow, whether you're renaming views on the fly, spotting trends with conditional highlights, or diving deep into column-level insights. Everything is built to help you see more, click less, and act with confidence. So I had a call just today with someone who was struggling with too many reports. They were like, we can't find anything. We have too many reports. And I actually was super excited to show them this update specifically because with the report view for the CRM, you may not need a report every time. Sometimes you might just want to filter your view and see something. So,
I mean, people have been begging for this for a long time. This kind of visual, it's huge. This is one of the most impactful updates, I think, which was interesting as you like walk around the booth floor and you see these like mapping apps, or anything that helps you visualize stuff in HubSpot, right? A lot of this stuff. Wondering where they go from here. But this is awesome to have this available inside of HubSpot. Now it's about transitioning from those other systems. I've already seen a few posts about that. But these new ways to visualize, I think that's the takeaway for me here, at least. AEO strategy. In private beta, this feature is currently in a limited private beta. We will be prioritizing beta participation for customers who have existing content in their accounts and are open to providing feedback. Requesting beta access is not a guarantee of immediate admittance. Important, please submit this form in addition to selecting the request beta button below. This will help us better understand your interest in using this feature. What is it? AEO strategy is a new set of tools designed to help you optimize your content in a changing search landscape. With it, you can view how your existing content, that would be website pages, blog posts, and landing pages, among all the other content that you might be doing in HubSpot, like videos, are semantically clustered. Get insights into how ready your content is for AI engines, get recommendations for topical gaps you can fill, and track your brand's online sentiment and share a voice compared to your competitors.
This matters because AI is quickly becoming a big part of the research buyers do when making purchasing decisions. The way AI talks about your brand and the citations that appear in AI engines are key ways that your prospective buyers learn and form opinions about your brand. I went to one of Jay Schwedelson's talks at Inbound, and he was talking about potentially AEO, and how it's so new still that it's a huge competitive advantage, and that like smaller brands who are prioritizing this are able to kind of get ahead in the ranks by using this.
Or also by creating value and delivering value that AI will then deliver to the people searching for your query.
Well, that's how you AEO, right?
Yes, by just doing good content, similar to how SEO worked when you didn't overthink it.
Mm-hmm.
So if that's you and you're doing They Ask You Answer and endless customers and creating valuable content and showing up every day, you will win AEO. I'll say like one positive takeaway for me is I agree that the visibility of tracking your brand's online sentiment and share of voice compared to your competitors within AI chats and assistants will be very, very helpful. Good to know. And I'll be sure to request that in our other portal so that I have a chance of getting in. Prospecting agent for advanced research and adaptive outreach is live. I think this is the second agent to go live after customer agent. What is it? Your prospecting agent just got a whole lot smarter. What's changing? The agent now makes strategic decisions about when to reach out, what to say, and how to engage based on real buying signals and prospect behavior. For existing users, your currently enrolled contacts will continue using the existing legacy flow. New enrollments default to the powerful new adaptive flow with these updates. You can deep research any company, outreach that adapts to real signals, clear boundaries and custom control, 200 plus languages to go with our 200 plus updates, and enhanced workflow automation.
If you are listening, not watching, each of those had a paragraph and text and a screenshot with them. so you can learn more about what all of those mean. This matters because marketing can assign high intent leads to reps using the agent. The agent will automatically research and begin outreach, allowing reps to focus on replies and booking meetings. You can enroll dozens of prospects at once, review and improve suggested outreach, or just handle the replies to scale your territory coverage. After events, you can enroll all attendees and let the agent craft personalized follow-ups based on their session attendance and engagement history. Oop, yikes. You could revive cold leads by having the agent reference their original interest point combined with new company developments and trigger events. I'm being sheepish on that because
Yeah, I'm
cold
hopeful for
leads
the
is
first
nothing.
story. That's like the agent being like, nope, not sending to that person.
Yeah.
Like, no reviving happening there. Like, prove to me that we deserve to be sending to this person. Oh man, but at least it's last on the list. Yeah, I'm interested to hear any stories of people using this. I know Clement and I have talked about this quite a few times on value first communication. It's really all about giving up control to the thing that can personalize at scale 1-to-1, right? And like you have to change your metrics when you do that. Like open rates and don't matter as much when the subject line is different for every single person. But yeah, so Sales Pro and Sales Enterprise and newly added to this update, this feature consumes credit. Let's learn a little bit more just to make sure it's the same as customer agent. So again, this applies if you're on the new seats model. All customers on the seats-based pricing model have HubSpot credits included. 500 at starter, 3,000 at professional, 5,000 at enterprise. If you have Data Hub or customer platform, which includes Data Hub, you'll get 5,000 included at professional. So it's not an additional 5,000. It's just 3,000 changes to 5,000 if you have Data Hub. Features using credits. Customers who activated prospecting agent. Wow, this is important. Customers who activated prospecting agent prior to August 29th, 2025 can continue to use it at no additional cost until March 3rd, 2026. That's like 7 months away, folks, that you get to use it for free still. So learn something new every day. I'm curious if it costs 100 per conversation, like customer. Well, that wouldn't make sense, but it's not having conversations. Do we have, if you know how much it costs to run prospecting agent, feel free to drop it in the chat. I'm interested in the answer to that question. Breeze marketplace. So different kind of marketplace. It's one of the agents and assistants variety. Breeze agents and assistants can now be seamlessly discovered and installed from the HubSpot marketplace.
So we already saw this because it's just an option within the marketplace. But This matters because you can work along AI to solve complex business challenges in real time. The integration of Breeze agents into the marketplace means you can browse and discover AI-powered solutions that understand your workflows, anticipate your needs, and provide proactive solutions. This unified experience lets you instantly deploy AI capabilities that learn from your data and optimize your processes, delivering smarter outcomes without leaving your HubSpot workplace. So it's one central place to look at all of those agents. Like I just brought up prospecting agent in the sales menu for one of my clients, but you could go to the HubSpot marketplace and look at all of the available agents, which is helpful if you're trying to like automate something and you're not sure what the best option one is.
Yeah. For most of you, just come over and like start checking these out. At least to understand how they're working. Very powerful addition to the system. So also available for free for the foreseeable future. And if you weren't at the admin hug earlier today, this team was talking about agents and assistants, the product managers, and I'm sure that recording will be available early next week. It'll be good to check out. Public beta marketing studio. What is it? Please note that this public beta is strictly confidential under HubSpot's beta services and terms. Rare to see that for a public beta. Not sure if that's still in effect.
That's not true because I saw this at Inbound. Like I went to
it was a big deal.
I went
at
to
Inbound.
a session. Yeah.
Right. I'm just gonna politely disagree with that statement. Launch campaigns faster than ever with AI that plans, creates, and connects everything in one workspace, built for collaboration, creativity, and AI-powered speed. Marketing Studio is your all-in-one workspace for campaign success, maybe marketing strategy success as well. Check out this Loom for a full walkthrough.
This matters because you can now fully plan and build campaigns from a single tool, no more jumping between marketing platforms. With Marketing Studio, you can quickly launch multi-channel campaigns without juggling spreadsheets, docs, and endless tool hopping. The visual collaborative canvas and AI helps draft content so your team can plan and launch campaigns faster than ever. Instead of fragmented campaigns across HubSpot and external apps, Marketing Studio pulls everything into one visual AI-powered workspace with integrated planning and collaboration. I saw this at Inbound. It is pretty cool. It's a little bit, for me as a marketer by trade, I think it's a little bit of a mental shift. I've spent years in Asana tasks with all of my steps as like subtasks versus now in theory, I could build something like this out. The easiest explanation is like a webinar campaign. You have the webinar landing page, you have an email promoting the webinar, a form, and a bunch of other steps actually. Previously, I might have an Asana task with all of those steps as subtasks. I could just link those all together in like a canvas in this tool and then start plugging them in as I create them.
Yeah. Again, like the power of visual is in full effect here. Like you can see at the top, like you can click to calendar view, to Kanban view, to list view. You can see multiple people working in here at the same time, drag stuff around, connect it. Very cool. And thanks to Mr. Jeremy who came through on the answers. 100 credits per contact, 10 credits for deep research regarding the prospecting agent. Means you get 30 contacts without buying more credits with the prospecting agent. But if there's anywhere that people are going to pay for this, it will be in the prospecting agent. So not surprised that it costs that much.
Mm-hmm.
And again, if that goes out and gets a deal for you, probably well worth the 100 credits. It's going to be interesting to see how people develop ROI, like use cases around credit usage.
Mm-hmm. The prospecting will be a little easier.
Yeah. Jeremy also says customer agent also 100, but per conversation. Breeze actions and workflows 10 credits, and buyer intent and data engine agent also 10. Good to know. Thank you, Jeremy.
Jeremy's our third host of the day.
Always welcome. All right. Combine and enhance data with the Data Studio. Again, we're going through all high impact in updates that include AI. What is it? A Data Studio brings all your external data together in one experience where you can sync, combine, and activate customer data from across your tech stack, not just across HubSpot, across your tech stack. Build powerful data sets with data from external apps like Google Sheets, Snowflake, and dozens of data sync apps. Then activate those data sets in segments, workflows, reports, and the CRM with just a few clicks.
Why does this matter? Buckle up, everyone. We have a bit of a book.
This is an important one.
Yes, it is. I mean, rightfully, we have a book. For the first time ever, you can visualize, manage, and use external data directly in HubSpot without modeling it in your CRM first. The Data Studio gives you fast access to data from across your tech stack and provides easy-to-use tools to help you activate that data across HubSpot. Instead of working with incomplete customer data that's scattered across disconnected systems, you can combine data from Google Sheets, Snowflake, Office 365, and dozens of data sync apps in one intuitive workspace. Then immediately activate that unified data across segments, workflows, reports, and the CRM. This matters because siloed data is what's standing between you and the personalized revenue-driving campaigns your business needs to grow. When customer insights are trapped across separate platforms, you miss critical buying signals, can't accurately measure what's driving revenue, and end up competing with generic messaging while your competitors leverage complete customer intelligence. The Data Studio changes this by giving you a complete view of every customer relationship. Instead of spending hours wrestling with spreadsheets or waiting for technical resources, you unlock insights that transform your marketing, sales, and success processes from guesswork into precision. When your data is unified and accessible, your segmentation becomes laser-focused, your personalization genuinely resonates, and your AI becomes dramatically more powerful. This is very cool. I am excited to test it.
What do you think your first test will be?
So I have this client, and we have a funnel report that we do each month. And we go from how many leads, MQLs, SQLs, to opportunities to closed won. However, their opportunities often have multiple contacts associated. So there's a point where we stop counting contacts and start counting opportunities. And I've had trouble building that in HubSpot. So I'm wondering if this is going to make that possible, and then calculate the percentage each month moving which is really, that's the part I'm actually struggling with.
Pretty sure that will be possible.
I'm pretty sure too.
I'm excited to see, like, I've been talking to Bill Barless a lot about CPQ and what that means. And he's pretty bullish on what's possible to support like full configure price quote functionality via Data Studio and setting up rules and things like that. The idea of bringing in data, and especially as spreadsheets, and being able to use it inside of HubSpot without creating properties or importing it in all the old ways, that really is a very powerful step in this direction of truly unifying the stack. And that is step one. And in so many talks, I think, including the keynote, like step one, business context, all in HubSpot, all of it. If you're an admin, that's your number one job now.
Yeah. I think one of the biggest shames about the updates being so hard to keep up with is that people continue to like do workarounds for problems that we've solved for. So the spreadsheet thing just like hit that for me, but like so many people are still going to import spreadsheets and create properties when that may not be necessary. And they may even have the subscription they need. They just don't know that the option's there. It's not even the subscription piece.
Yep. Ops Hub has been that throw-in hub for a long time. So if this is interesting for you, I mean, there's certainly going to be a lot of use cases where importing is still the right play. And it will almost certainly be easier to do that until you actually like design what you want to do with Data Hub, I think. But that's where just bringing in a spreadsheet and then activate, like doing data agent stuff, just being able to bring the data in and have it be easier to manage it here than outside of HubSpot is going to be like huge for adoption and building context. Unified landing page creation is in private beta. What is it? A unified landing page creation flow combines the manual and AI-powered workflows into one seamless experience.
Why does it matter? Today, you must select whether you want to create a landing page with AI or without AI before you create it. This leaves too many choices and a disjointed experience. I believe the use of workflows in the what is it was, we talked about this earlier today, actually, about Data Studio. The terminology in this space can get a little, so the building of the workflow experience is what is getting unified.
Yep.
The building
and
of the
I ran
landing
into
page.
this change today as I was working with somebody on a landing page, expecting to go hit the build with AI button or create with AI button. It was not there. Good to know why it wasn't there. But do not use this demo portal to create pages, so I will not request that beta. But I recommend others definitely do so. Breeze Knowledge, one of my favorites, that may be the reason that we're streaming right now, because I did not want to go without announcing this at some point. What is it? Knowledge is an experience inside Breeze Studio that allows you to define what additional context you want to provide Breeze agents and assistants built from Breeze Studio. Breeze agents are able to retrieve a range of different context types, including files. Agents can access PDFs, text files, and a growing list of file types. CRM data, whether it's contact, deal, or company information, soon to be all objects, we hope. Agents can pull data directly from your CRM. Content. Agents can contextualize content you've shared with HubSpot, including your blog, landing pages, and knowledge base. Recordings and transcripts. Provide access to audio and video recording transcripts from different meetings that you've stored in your CRM.
Why does it matter? Breeze knowledge bridges the gap between what the LLM does and does not know about your organization by giving agents access to a wide range of data to improve their outputs, specific organizational data, terminology, or goals on their own. So yeah, this is a new data source.
Yeah, let me see if I can show this real quick because it's really powerful. So you're entering a name. Let's say wake up. Yeah, wake up stuff. And then you add files.
Nailed it.
CRM objects. This is the powerful one that I discovered, right? Like, so I was right after I made a bunch of blog posts for Value First. I saw this and I was expecting to have to rebuild all of my Claude projects in HubSpot by bringing in all the files. But then since I had already turned a lot of that information into blog posts, I didn't have to bring in any of those files.
Mm-hmm.
Like I could just click on blog posts and add things like based on tags. It's just, again, this is the kind of thing when you bring all the data together, all the context together,
mm-hmm.
you're going to be able to activate the true value of HubSpot, especially agents. And this is what, context, if you hear the word context engineering as a phrase,
Mm-hmm.
It's never been easier to do that around your business context. And of course, you still have files, right? So you create one of these, then you create an assistant or an agent. It gets additional instruction, additional tools. Super powerful.
This is kind of a crazy thought, but just looking into the future. So we know that like files and brand content gets outdated. I'm just curious what this is going to look like when you're like, okay, and every year you need to audit your Breeze knowledge base and remove the like outdated information. Or do you think AI is going to know?
I think AI will help with that. Like, sure. And that's definitely one of the challenges of like cloud projects for me, especially as I use similar context across Value First projects, like making sure it's like a new form of like version control management to make sure everything has the most up-to-date version of the strategy doc. And this is where this is another case where you just maintain the CRM and it activates like the rest of the system. So if you start to use this and I think the thing that admins, like step one, get all the context together. Step two, teach your team why it's important, like to have the context and up-to-date files and how to talk to AI and Breeze Assistant to help them keep a clean portal, right? Very, very important. And we've gotten through 14 updates in 1 hour. I think if I can give us permission, like spending max time on the high impact updates, I think is okay. So now we're gonna
stop asking questions.
All right. We'll see what we can do to move a little bit faster here when we move from high to medium. And well, just kidding. We don't want to show all anymore. Just gonna do with AI and without. Let's see, we've got at least 11 pages here for medium impact. with AI, without, 5 pages. So there you go. It continues cross-channel activation, comparison, and insights for your segments. Do I have to read this one, Casey?
We covered it this morning. Segments, formerly list. Now you have an insights tab, so you can see like what that segment is doing in terms of performance, specifically around like email campaigns, I think.
Yeah. Ultimately, segments, great. Just get ready for the segments or lists like roller coaster as we continue to make it harder for people to understand what's happening in HubSpot because we use different words for the same things. At least they're showing up here as segments, lists. But yeah, that's why I was joking. Like as we read through it this morning, is it segments or lists or segments or lists or segments or lists? Ultimately, it is a group of people that you care about.
Yes.
That you want to understand what's going on with them. So important updates related to segmentation in your portal. Sales meeting note taker. Still in public beta. Somehow, I think it's been for like over a year or something.
It's not.
It's been a while. What is it? Admins can turn on HubSpot meeting note taker so sales conversations are automatically recorded, transcribed, and stored in HubSpot. This frees your team to focus fully on customers instead of note taking. This tool seamlessly joins your Zoom, Google Meet, and Microsoft Teams meeting with external contacts that are stored in your CRM.
This matters because sales reps can engage completely in customer conversations rather than dividing attention with manual note-taking. Meeting summaries are automatically logged in HubSpot immediately after each call, providing valuable context for follow-up and coaching opportunities.
See, this is like, how is this without AI? I don't know.
Why don't they get like
I guess it's
just
gets you to the AI part. It's a bridge to the AI part.
Yeah.
Certainly supported by AI in many contexts. Sales Power Dialer. What is it? The Power Dialer allows sales reps to automatically dial through a queue of contacts sequentially with configurable settings for call timing and voicemail drops.
This matters because sales reps spend valuable time manually dialing and navigating between contact records. The Power Dialer eliminates these repetitive tasks by streamlining calling workflows with automated sequential dialing, reducing time spent on manual tasks so reps can focus on conversations, and providing session analytics to track calling performance.
You know how much I call that I'm not sure what voicemail drop means. Do you know what that means?
I don't understand. Drop when the voicemail comes on, maybe? I don't know what like that. I don't understand what these settings are. Like what they mean.
I like this part. Like this part of the dialer. Except now this is probably going to say assistant. In case you haven't caught wind, Copilot is now called assistant.
It's very confusing.
Either way, this ease of use is what's happening here. And I like that to help you make more connections and talk to more people. Customizable ticket properties in the customer portal. Yay, customer portal updates. What is it? You now have full control over which ticket properties are displayed in your customer portal. With customizable ticket properties, you can now select which columns are visible on your ticket listing table. What this enables for admins, select up to 10 ticket properties to display, rearrange the order in which those columns are listed, Rename column headers to match your business terminology.
Why does this matter? Every business handles its support tickets differently. Until now, customer portal visitors saw pre-selected ticket columns, which often meant they missed important business context. Now you can provide a more tailored experience for your visitors and help them get the info they need at a glance. This brings customers closer to a fully customizable support experience and gives your customers the information they need in one place.
All right. And thanks to Jeremy here. Pre-recorded voicemail drops is what that means. I guess drop audio messages directly from voicemail. Also, fun fact, may be illegal. Okay. No wonder I didn't know what that meant. Nothing to see here. All right. What do you say that we just go back and forth reading what is it?
And not what it matters. That's
to
fine.
move through this. Because I don't know if we can make it otherwise.
I don't think so either.
Right?
I do have like evening plans at some point.
Okay. So even better. All I know is I'm keeping up with the counter. It is correct at 18 right now. And now
before the show, I told Chris he was going to mess this up.
Yeah,
so
I almost
think he's
forgot on number 2. But we'll start moving through this quickly because they're in the same order for you. Are they in the same order for you?
But I can, but I can look at yours.
But you're agile. Okay.
But I'm
Flexible.
agile.
Thank you. Customize brand voice and identity across brands. What is it? Introducing brand voice and identity customization for brands, aka business units. You can now define a unique brand voice, identity, and kit for each brand, formerly known as business units, in your portal. This update allows you to tailor how content is created across HubSpot's AI tools to better reflect the personality, tone, and values of each individual brand. For every brand, you can customize details like tone and personality, words to include or avoid, inclusive language preferences, brand mission, vision, industry, and more. Not only do we use different words for things that matter, we have to use AKA and formerly known as in the same paragraph.
I can't wait for this for the rest of our lives for listen segments.
Yeah, at some point I will just learn to like skip over these words.
Next up, CRM development tools to build UI extensions with React as front end. I love a development update. This is developers with access to Sales or Service Hub Enterprise can now use CRM development tools to build UI extensions, custom cards based on a new technology stack with React as front end. These extensions can be displayed on the middle column tab or the sidebar of the record page. And there's a GIF.
I like the title here. Gift a meal. Say, Joe, you're crushing your deals with this contact. Give them a meal to celebrate. Talk about a great example of things you should be doing when you save all this time that AI will be saving you. Improving the customer experience. Curious thought here. I am definitely doing this in a portal with the help of Ryan Ginsberg that does not have enterprise access. So maybe I'm not understanding this clearly, where the line between what we're doing and what UI extensions and cards are. But yeah, apparently this is only for enterprise. So maybe there's some small details somewhere I'm not aware of. but powerful extensibility nonetheless. Drag and drop reports onto a dashboard. What is it? A new side panel that allows you to add saved reports and templates directly to your dashboard without leaving the dashboard interface. Who doesn't love that? Have you gotten to do that yet, Casey?
I haven't, but I am very excited because it is such a pain to drag something from the bottom to the top of a dashboard. So I'm very excited. All right. Lists are now segments, if you haven't heard. Lists have been renamed to segments. Active and static lists are now active and static segments. As we have added more segmentation features, including the ability to segment anonymous website visitors, we want to better reflect dynamic, AI-powered, and omni-channel capabilities of the new and improved segments. I know Clement made a post about this and feeling like sometimes he does have just a list of contacts from a event and they're not like a segment. I know the big difference is now you can segment anonymous website visitors. Can't you just list them? I don't know.
Okay. I'm going to give
Move
this
on.
one a pass because it is a big change. And I really like let's see if why does it matter? Helps us out here. This change isn't just about a name, Casey. It's about redefining how you think about audiences inside HubSpot. Segments are real-time, data-driven engagement cohorts that create consistency across marketing, sales, customer success, and operations to help you discover, build, and activate across any channel in HubSpot. Segments adapt instantly, support personalization at scale, and work seamlessly across channels. Lists, whatever. From an older era of marketing.
All right, Taylor
Often
Swift.
static, rigid, and disconnected from real-time customer behavior. Some of those words mine and not HubSpot's. I also saw that post, and especially as we've just been given access to create lists of non-human things, maybe the answer is like, should we just it's like CRM index pages, like views powerful enough now? And like, is there enough parity there to just go and do that stuff over there instead of try to ram it into lists? I don't know.
I don't really care that much other than it's annoying and confusing, and I've already had clients reach out because they can't find.
That is fair. And thank you, Jeremy. Last time you said this, I was going to ask you to start a counter. I knew I didn't need to ask you, that you're already doing it. So we appreciate you very much.
We're more unified.
I think just for me, there's cognitive dissonance in the way that we were describing segments, and the fact that we have deals lists and orders lists and tickets lists. Those are not segments.
Deal segments.
Right?
Ticket segments.
So yeah. Help us out, HubSpot. This one is me. Dang it. Sunset, actually. That's good. Enriched email bounce detected sunset. What is it? The contact property. Enriched email bounce detected is being sunset. The property will no longer be available for new portals starting September 3rd, 2025, and will be fully sunset for existing portals on October 31st, 2025.
I have a good one. Data enrichment included for Starter Plus customers. Enrichment for company and contact records is now included without consuming any credits in all paid portals with a starter plan or higher. Eligible users can now enrich records automatically, in bulk, or manually without consuming HubSpot credits. This is very HubSpot bought Clearbit, HubSpot sunset HubSpot Insights, and was using Breeze credits for enrichment. And now it's almost like the new HubSpot Insights, but better. Hopefully.
Yep.
I shouldn't
Better-
die on that hill.
Better data enrichment.
Better data enrichment. So if you were upset when it got sunset, good news.
Moving on. Data quality overview for HubSpot starter customers. How long has it been since we've had like starter updates?
Really?
It's been a while, if ever, honestly. What is it? We're launching a brand new data quality experience in HubSpot, a centralized redesign space that brings together data quality and enrichment into a single intuitive experience. This update introduces more actionable insights and quick actions, making it easier than ever for users to identify and resolve data issues across their CRM. And not just for starter folks, just in case you're worried, like also for pro and enterprise. Definitely joining that beta.
Support for multiple teams in the CS workspace. Team-specific views for the customer success workspace. HubSpot teams will be able to have their own HubSpot user property to indicate ownership of their own views on each of the tabs of the CS workspace from customer services revenue. What?
I like it. I'm really bullish on the customer success workspace.
Mm-hmm.
Love to see it getting better. Enough to favorite it.
I was having trouble with
Maybe we need a drinking game for segments. Sorry, here's another counter, Jeremy.
Jeremy, you got two hands, so we're going to need both in action.
What is it? Web visitor segments help you segment and understand both known and unknown website visitors, enabling personalized content in HubSpot landing pages and CTAs. With website visitor segments, you'll be able to build segments of anonymous and known website visitors, use Breeze enrichment attributes like industry, company size, and technologies, in addition to events like specific pages viewed, frequency of website visits, and recency of website visits. You can also assess the composition of your website audience by understanding the top industries, company sizes, and like countries and more of your website visitors. Lots of big screenshots here. Definitely dive into that beta. The visibility is important. Not sure if I want everybody to have the anonymous visibility, but you know, we can't win them all, Casey.
All right, thank you. You're blocking the next thing, but next up, enhanced segment builder experience with new advanced features. Build smarter, faster segments with a reimagined segment builder designed for clarity, control, and flexibility. Our new builder brings 3 key updates. 1, a wider, more spacious editor. 2, an updated intuitive data panel that helps you easily find the right properties or events. And 3, new flexible filter logic that gives you the ability to toggle between and/or within and across each group. That last bit is, I was in one of Kyle Jepsen's sessions and he showed that, and I was like, I am so behind on updates. This is a big deal. The and/or is really important because often I do things like create what you and I, at least, Chris, refer to as waterfall lists. So I'll have a list of contacts with VP in their title, and I'll have a list of contacts with finance in their title. And then I'll do a combined list to say VP and finance, push them together. Now I could say they have VP or president or vice president in their title, and they have finance. That previously was not available.
Yeah, it seems like a much better execution of managing the cohorts, right? We're just a little hung up on the words. That's all. But super, super powerful. And it does look cleaner. Maybe I'm getting used to this new look. It helps when you have like options to use AI like everywhere. Not to be confused though, this is without AI features. Breeze Studio.
How is it Breeze but without AI?
Yeah, I'm struggling with that, Casey. Like,
Sorry.
It's like let's give them something over there without AI. We can't have it all be with
I mean,
AI.
I guess what you're about to say is it's the hub for AI, but the place itself is not like powered by AI.
Yeah, I think there's like the architecture was built. No, not even that. It was. I'm sure AI helped. About that. What is it? Breeze Studio is the central hub for AI within the HubSpot platform, but it is without AI features. I'm sorry. It allows users to manage and customize off-the-shelf AI agents to handle a wide range of front office tasks, as well as create custom AI assistants that act as subject matter experts. Whoa, strong words there. Through Breeze Studio, users can manage and tailor how their agents and assistants operate, including what knowledge they reference and which tools they use. Key components include knowledge vaults that we've been over, tools that I'm expecting there to be another update to support that. Breeze Studio provides powerful editors to adapt AI systems to specific business needs, including an assistance editor and an agents editor, in short, which was not very short. Breeze Studio turns AI into a tailored, high-impact productivity layer across your HubSpot workspace. Powerful stuff. And you know, Casey, if the Loop marketing playbook has been successful at anything, it has been getting me to pay attention to the word tailor whenever it's showing up in these updates. The RAS is activated for sure. All right, what's next?
Granular filter insights in segments, which feels similar to something. No, that was performance in segments. I feel like we could have consolidated some of these updates.
We got to get to 200. Okay, we got to get to 200 some way, somehow. We're seeing behind the scenes how they do that.
For the first time, you can see exactly how each filter shapes your segment as you build it. We're introducing granular filter insights to the segment building experience, providing you with real-time visibility into how each filter influences your total audience size. As you create or refine a segment, whether you're adding a single filter or combining multiple, you'll now be able to see exactly, first, how many records match at each step, also which filters are expanding or narrowing your audience, and whether a filter has no effect at all, clearly flagged at 0 matches. With the added transparency, you can build smarter, more accurate segments without the guesswork. Understand how each filter impacts your total segment by understanding which part of your total population meets each filter's criteria. This is actually very cool. I'm sorry I made fun of it at the beginning. Just 2 weeks ago, before inbound, I had a list that had grown like 1,000 contacts in a month. And I was trying to figure out why it had grown. Like there were multiple filters in the list. It was a list at the time. And I was trying to figure out which part of that grew. And I was having a really hard time figuring that out. I don't think this exactly solves for that, but it would get me closer to that.
Seems fancy.
Seems fancy.
I do like the fact that they're breaking this stuff out. Like part of the challenges about HubSpot is like all the nuance. Like, we often say that HubSpot coaches and consultants, their value is that they've done it 10 times and already figured out the one way so that you don't have to do it 10 times. Little stuff like this goes a long way towards making workflows, automated and manual, much more adaptable and effective. Timeline events are now app events. This is where George would hit the applause button because we're excited about this one with the exclamation point at the end. What is it? Timeline events, now app events, allow you to send rich activity data from your tech stack into HubSpot. Previously, these events only appeared on timelines, workflows, and lists, but couldn't be used for reporting or analysis across your tech stack. App events are now available in all HubSpot tools, including Custom Report Builder, Customer Journey Analytics, scoring, data sets, and updated workflows support to include branch logic. App events can be managed and analyzed in the event management interface alongside custom events. App events can now be linked to any object type, including app objects, custom objects, and service objects, and work together with app objects to enable custom data models for integrations. App events can be created and managed through developer projects with enhanced schema validation and version control. While timeline events were previously available to all public apps, new app events are intended for public distribution only and are subject to an approval process moving forward. That sentence is confusing. Existing timeline event integrations continue working unchanged and can be migrated when ready. Customers connecting in-house tooling for internal use should use custom events instead of app events.
Chris, you really battled through that, and I applaud you because there was
I know you're excited about that one too, so I had to get it done for you.
Yeah.
What's up next?
Pathfinder in Customer Journey Analytics, a popular one.
She says with utmost confidence.
No, it is popular. It's popular. You can now uncover the most common paths leads and customers take with your brand automatically. With Customer Journey Paths, HubSpot identifies the top flows in your journey based on a start or end point you define, without the need to manually map each stage. I am looking forward to seeing this in action. I often have clients ask me, what was the last thing someone did before they became an MQL? And it is a super hard question to answer. Oftentimes part of that, which this probably isn't going to solve for, is like oftentimes the last thing they did was fill out a demo form. And that's not really what we want to know. Like we really want to know what happened before they filled out that demo form. But yeah, I'm excited to see how this looks in action.
And I am somewhat obsessed with the word Pathfinder for this very reason. It's like you already have the data. You already have it. You've just been terrible at understanding it and structuring it. And this is one of the values of AI is helping you understand the data you already have, and to be able to just have the data in the system, and then the system tell you, yes, this is the most common path that people take. Like, so powerful. And you're just gonna have to let go of a little bit of control to allow for that to be powerful. But I love this. Start with the contact pathfinder. Let HubSpot reveal the paths your contacts take. Right? Again, those paths it's going to reveal them one way or another. So if you don't have complete data, like, might not be the best representation of actual paths taken. So get your data in the system. Auto suggested tokens for workflow text fields. This has been really cool. I must say. What is it? A new feature where data tokens will be automatically suggested as you fill out certain text fields. We are seeing auto completion happen all over the place, and not just auto completion, but like relevant results. Like that doesn't have to be spelled perfectly to find the thing that you want. More one sentence updates, please. We appreciate it. That's how clear this one is.
Sales workspace updates.
There we go.
HubSpot updated the sales workspace to integrate more seamlessly with the smart CRM, making it easier for sales reps to move between systems and focus on high impact activities. Portals on the current version will keep their existing experience. I don't know if that was clear enough, but
if you're new to HubSpot or aren't using the workspace, you'll see the updated experience automatically. If you're actively using the current workspace, you'll stay on the current version. If you haven't checked out workspaces yet, folks, like that's the future of HubSpot. They're going to keep working on them, and they will keep getting better. New product builder with product status. Scheduled for release expected September 11th. Again, we're going through all the medium impact updates without AI features at the moment. What is it? The product builder has been updated with a full page layout instead of the sidebar card of previous versions, giving you a cleaner, distraction-free editing experience and control over whether a product is available to use. The updated builder includes flat rate pricing support, like one-time or recurring, image upload, SKU, tax category, and product type selection, a new active-inactive toggle from the product builder or preview panel, an updated products index page with optional status column, and you can use that column editor to add the new status column to your view. Joining that beta. I've been using it in other portals already. Sometimes it's little things.
Yes. Associate social accounts to brands, aka business units. This feature extends HubSpot's brand's functionality to HubSpot's social media tools. You can now assign your social media accounts to specific brands, streamlining management and reporting for organizations with multiple business units, divisions, products, etc.
Fool me once, Casey says. Skipping over that from now on.
I said it at the beginning, and then I was like, okay, now we've established that. We don't need to keep saying it.
Yeah. If you're not paying attention to the social media updates and you have access to it, like, please start using it. Very powerful way. If you really care about AEO, you need to get active on social.
Speaking of which,
social media approvals. What is it? Social approvals introduces a streamlined workflow within the social publishing tool, enabling users to formally request and manage approvals for their social media content before it goes live. You can now ensure brand consistency and content quality by incorporating an approval step into your social media publishing process.
love to see it.
I like it. Kinda. I'm not a huge approvals all over the place fan, but I understand some teams need that, as opposed to, enabling and training your team so that they can swim without you. Anyway.
Moving on. Remove white space and format casing in text properties. You can now automatically remove extra white spaces and apply consistent casing like uppercase, lowercase, or title case to your text properties. You would set this in the settings of the property and set it as a rule, apparently. That wasn't clear to me.
I did have something happen yesterday, I think, where I typed like CRM into a field and it auto corrected it to like title case. But then I was able to just retype it and it was fine. So again, a lot of this stuff like seemed great at the surface. Just put a little bit of thought into it, like design your data structure appropriately.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, but like we also you and I live in a place where names are title case. That's not always how it is. So if you have a global brand, you might just want to like consider
right. And especially don't surprise your reps. Tell them what's happening, because that will drive them crazy and they'll think it's their fault or the technology's fault or HubSpot's fault. Upgraded social analytics in private beta. What is it? Our enhanced social analyze tab offers a brand new set of insightful, ready-to-use reports, making it easier than ever to understand your social media performance. You can now quickly see key metrics in 4 fundamental categories to prove and improve your social media ROI. Well, those categories, grow your brand, drive engagement, track leads from social, and optimize your content. I'm going to assume those are the 4 categories because there's a list of 4 things here. There we go. Yeah, 4 main categories. Again, it does require you being active on social media for you to leverage this. But yeah, never been easier to understand how things are going. Critical limitation, though, historical data is only available starting from July 1st, 2025, or the date that your social account was connected. Yeah, got to connect your social accounts for this to work, folks.
Yeah, even if you're not using social or even not scheduling your social posts out of HubSpot, I always recommend keeping them connected because the data is still helpful. High Cardinality Association Phase 4. HubSpot is rolling out pricing and packaging changes, unlocking higher association limits for select association types. Phase 3, private beta, August 2025. For customers enrolled in this early beta, limits for select association types will be increased. Contacts, deals, or ticket associations per company. Increase your limit to associate companies with up to 500,000 contacts, deals, or ticket records. For example, associate one company with up to 500,000 contacts. All custom object associations, enterprise only. Increase your limit to associate records with up to 500,000 records of a custom object, or associate custom object records with up to 500,000 records of another object. For example, associate a custom object record with up to 500,000 contacts, or associate one deal with up to 500,000 custom object records. This does not apply to custom object to activity associations, calls and emails. New deals per contact. Associate up to 50,000 deal records per contact record.
Well done.
I'm a little confused because it says phase 4 in the title and then phase 3 in the text. I don't know. I'm reading the words off the page.
There's some words and numbers here. Check it out.
You should probably read them if it's important to you, because
a lot of things. Words we're not used to seeing, like high cardinality. Sandbox environment banner update. How's this a medium impact?
I can't wait to get to low impact.
What is it?
The sandbox environment
I'm
banner.
like, yeah, we're gonna get to the low impact, and then we'll just be able to run right through them. So often, there's really important stuff labeled as low impact. What is it? We have updated the notification banner for all sandbox environments. A persistent blue banner now displays at the top of the page, clearly stating the name of the sandbox environment you are active in. Already more airtime than it probably deserves. How is this medium impact? Moving on.
Dynamic reply editor in help desk. A dynamic reply editor in help desk that resizes automatically as the user composes their reply. We talked about this. Very nice. It'll get bigger and smaller, I guess.
Very cool. I think you mentioned Gmail already does this, right? Something like that. Some other systems.
Maybe I wish Gmail did. There was a thing. I said words.
Yeah.
Maybe they were lies.
Exactly. Type stuff in and it gets bigger as you need it to get bigger. Sounds amazing. Add active contact lists to campaigns or segments. What is it? You can now add active contact segments. I can say segments here, right? Pretty sure. To your campaigns, saving time, reducing manual work, and giving you more confidence in how you manage campaign related contacts. Bring us your static, bring us your active, bring us your manual adjustment at the contact record level. Get your contacts added to campaigns that are impacting them. Super easy now.
User level ticket visibility in customer portal. User level ticket permissions give you more control over ticket visibility in the customer portal. Previously, you could only set ticket visibility for contacts to view all organization tickets. Sorry, I was trying to get through it without that, but we didn't. Previously, you could only set ticket visibility for contacts to view all organizational tickets or their own tickets. Now you can assign access at the individual user level, so managers, admins, or designated users can see all tickets, whether others only see their own.
Loving the updates to customer portal. Default email in help desk is live. What is it? Default email allows admins to set a default email address by team in help desk. For many large multi-team support orgs with many different channels connected to help desk, not having a way to set a default email means that support reps risk accidentally sending from the wrong one, creating confusion for both the rep and their customer. This feature will allow support teams to handle their tickets quickly and with confidence, knowing that the from address will always be what they expect. Make it easy for our reps.
New rich text formatting in the customer portal. HubSpot is excited to share that the customer portal composer just got an upgrade. We added rich text formatting to the composer. Clients can now bold, italicize, hyperlink, and do much more to make their messages clearer and easier to follow. So it would be like if you were submitting a support ticket in the customer portal, you'd be able to like bold.
So making it easier to yell, probably via text.
New.
Friendly reminder, all caps, red, underlined, bold. You love those emails, right? Like parts of the world are very good at sending those emails. Create personalized content from segments.
There he goes.
What is it? Content that isn't tailored to a specific audience isn't going to resonate. Is that right? With segment-based remixing, creating content that is targeted to a specific customer segment has never been easier. This allows marketers to move faster with creating content than unique content that is bespoke to your customers. Got it.
Gonna keep getting weirder, you guys.
Yeah. We like it. This is like super underrated right now. The ability to just say, hey, segment, hey, content remix. Let's make a bunch of content for this segment based on this other content or based on one page.
Mm-hmm.
This is what, when they talk about personalized at scale, like one-to-one personal touch, like these are the kinds of tool sets somehow without AI.
Yeah, that's true. If you don't want to use prospecting agent credits, you could probably get close with something like this.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm learning. Like without AI means you don't have to pay for this thing. Like there's no risk of paying for this thing eventually based on credits. Because definitely there's some AI involved in creating personalized content for segments.
Yeah, that one seems quite odd.
You have to use Remix. Anyway.
Enable automatic billing after first subscription invoice payment. You now have more options for subscription billing. With this update, you can set up subscriptions to automatically charge after the first invoice payment, which gives you flexibility in how you collect and store payment methods.
Yay, Commerce Hub. Keep the updates coming.
Yeah, we got off I don't know. I somehow started to get all the customer portal and Commerce Hub stuff.
I know. We thought about maybe grouping things like that. Maybe we should test out some of these other filters. When we get to low impact, it seems so far away. Yeah. So far away.
Jeremy also said Jeremy said the copy in these descriptions, which he's not wrong.
I know. Appreciate you. Like, good looking out. I mean, you can tell which team's writing which stuff usually. Marketers are always bring it. Whatever that means. Forecast submission cadence and reminders. Oh man. What is it? You now have the power to set a consistent forecast submission cadence for your team and send automated reminders to ensure timely submissions. Oh, man, so much I want to say about this one. I'm sure there's a recent episode where I really spoke what was on my mind related to this one that we will not go into detail here. And I think I actually chose not to out of principle. But if your team needs these reminders really badly, it's easy to set that up.
Security contact role in account and billing. What is it? A super admin or billing admin can now add a security contact to their portal from account and billing.
Easy peasy. Okay. Unsubscribe feedback survey available. Maybe the most appearing updates on our morning show.
This was last updated August 11th. How is it on this?
Look at this. It's supposed to be last updated. What? Come on, team. Trying to trust your filters here. What is it? This will be the last time that we read this update.
If it comes up again,
Mark my words. What is it? You can now trigger an unsubscribe survey on the preference page to collect feedback about why a contact is unsubscribing from all emails and view this feedback for more insights about your marketing email strategy. Turn every unsubscribe into a learning opportunity without adding friction to the unsubscribe process. Get after it, marketers.
To be clear, we like the update. We're just tired of reading it.
I mean,
I don't mind the update. Update CRM association cards. Updated CRM association cards. What is it? Association cards now support sorting, searching, more display properties, and inline scrolling for easier navigation. These upgrades improve productivity by allowing you to find records faster, organize by labels, and see key details at a glance. I'm very excited about this. I actually talked to the PM on this at Inbound. Historically, I have found the association cards to be really difficult to navigate, and you end up having to view all associated to get anywhere. So happy to see some options within the record.
Yeah. And then it takes you into the index screen. You're like, how do I get over here?
Mm-hmm.
And you hit the back button, and now you're in a different place.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. This is a wonderful update for sure. Especially like super necessary when you have 500,000 associations to one record.
Excellent point.
Yeah, we're definitely off sync here. Create lead scores with optional group limits. What is it? Groups within a lead score no longer require a limit, which means you now have more flexibility when creating lead scoring rules and deciding how they contribute points to the total score. Here's what's updated. Group limits are now optional. They can still be set like before, and they can still add up to the score limit. Group limits for each group can now be set as high as the total score limit. The sum of group limits no longer need to equal the total score limit. The sum of group limits can exceed the total score limit if required. For combined scores, the group limits no longer set the fit and engagement score limits. Rather, each score will follow the score limit you set.
This is very confusing to read. I did a live walking through what this means and my emotions on this, which are generally, how much power do we want to give the people?
What was the answer to that question?
It's an open-ended question, I would say.
Okay. Good to know.
I think there's an argument that we should put some guardrails in.
Why?
Because if you open up all lead scoring, then you have situations where people can give 10,000 score for every CEO in the system, when in reality, we don't really want that. The goal of this is to be able to say things like hand raisers, if a demo form, then score to 10,000. However, I prefer to segment them in a different way, because you don't really need to give them a score of 10,000. You know those are your hand raisers.
Okay.
For another day, Chris.
For another day.
For today, add external social posts to your campaigns. You can now add external social posts to your HubSpot campaigns. There you go.
Again, easier than ever to manage campaigns and include social in the strategy. Multi-account reporting. What is it? Multi-account reporting allows you to create custom reports that aggregate data across different HubSpot accounts from within one HubSpot account. Huge deal for franchisee models and all the multi-location models that are starting to pop up as we hit enterprise.
Yes. Help desk coaching tab with new metrics. A new coaching tab in the help desk built for support team leaders and reps alike. Support leaders can seamlessly coach their teams in a permissioned environment. Support reps will be able to use this new space to access their own performance metrics. The coaching tab will enable deeper service analytics capabilities through the new metrics, one-touch tickets, and SLA adherence. Users will be able to review customer agent performance by selecting the name of your customer agent in the ticket owner filter. And the ticket desk coaching tab will enable leaders and reps alike to dig deeper into rep-centric performance data and collaboratively bring a higher quality customer experience.
Check that one out. If you're in help desk, coaching everywhere. I'm here for it. Our users need it. AI can do it. But this one is not necessarily using AI. New to you tab in product updates. You'll see that every morning. This is the update where it no longer disappears. So a little less anxiety related to accidentally clicking over. Probably only relevant for us people who do this show. I can't imagine anybody else complaining about this situation. But maybe there is something out there.
And finally, medium impact, no AI, global number porting. Porting is the process of transferring a phone number from one carrier to another. HubSpot is expanding the capability to port phone numbers globally to the following countries, and there's a list of countries.
Lots of countries. Calling in HubSpot easier than ever. We're through 58 updates. 2 hours in. Not looking good, folks.
We might have to do a follow-up low impact day.
Yeah, I'm thinking some kind of part 2 here, because I don't want to skip, like, a part of the reason for this is to not skip updates. But here we are, HubSpot making it hard.
They can't win.
Yeah. So now we've got about less than 60 updates that are medium impact level and with AI features. So all of these are powered by Breeze. Starting with the big one, honestly, internal FAQ assistant. What is it? The internal FAQ assistant is an AI-powered internal support agent designed to help your employees quickly find answers to frequently asked questions, mirroring the function of an external customer support agent, but for internal use. Very cool. Super comes to mind here a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they're doing a bunch of other cool stuff, like process boards and
I don't know if we need to take them down.
right. But this kind of enablement in the moment, so important for the best adoption. But still requires some setup. So it's not something you just turn on and all of a sudden it pulls all the answers out of your head.
Build app home full page application powered by UI extensibility. AI Home is an extensible full page centralized experience for HubSpot apps. It allows app partners and developers to build full page applications powered by UI extensions, accessible directly from the HubSpot global marketplace navigation. With an app home, you can deliver a unified front door for your app, render context-aware content based on users, and surface custom content and actions beyond record pages, all within HubSpot. I think this is kind of exciting because historically, sometimes seeing all of your app features inside of HubSpot has been challenging.
Yes. Very cool to see this unified experience coming together. Prepare, review, and follow up on meetings in the sales workspace. What is it? Every sales opportunity counts. HubSpot's new Smarter Sales Meetings gives you a single place to manage meetings with prospects, providing pre-meeting insights to help you prepare, post-meeting summaries to help you review, and AI-generated follow-up actions to keep deals moving forward and make sure no follow-up actions are forgotten. None of them.
Not one.
I don't know how it helps the humans do that part, but makes it easier than ever to not forget stuff.
Calling note taker. HubSpot Calling now supports live call transcript and AI-powered note-taking while on a call. This new feature will transcribe your conversation in real time and automatically create a tailored summary of key points once the call has ended. If you, like me, asked yourself while I was reading this, I thought we already covered this. That was the meeting note taker, which is different.
Yes, this is the calling. Very powerful.
Mm-hmm. Actually, very cool that this is even possible, to be honest. I think that's why I thought it was the same as the meeting note taker, because I didn't even think about this being possible.
Indeed. We can do it.
That's all Chris has.
We can do it. In my mind, I'm like calls, meetings. It's getting confusing. Like, hey,
Correct.
Can you schedule a call? Oh, it's going to be a video call, but it's going to be listed as a meeting because we scheduled it. I guess that's the main difference. Unless we schedule a time for me to give you a phone call, then that will be listed as a call.
Yeah.
In the CRM.
You got it.
Everything's fine. HubSpot Marketplace recommendations, personalization, and embedded. One of these words is not like the other. What is it? Experience the new HubSpot Marketplace. See, we're just double counting at this point, aren't we?
I'm telling you.
That's how we get to
I said
200
it.
updates. Now personalized just for you. Discover app and agent recommendations tailored to your portal's unique needs. backed by your actual usage data and business context. The marketplace learns from how you work, delivering increasingly relevant suggestions based on your industry, use cases, and trending solutions. This intelligent personalization extends beyond the marketplace into your everyday HubSpot tools, ensuring you get the right resources exactly when you need them. Plus enhanced AI-powered search helps you find what you're looking for with smart suggested terms that expand on your queries. All kidding aside, this is a very powerful component that Claude highlighted at the beginning of our broadcast today. Unified AI organism. This kind of AI-powered stuff built into the platform. We probably can't highlight it enough. Like, this is what get all your context into HubSpot. It will learn from it, and it will continue to get better for you.
Automated sales to CS handoff. What is it? AI reviewing your sales process to identify the customer's key goals for purchasing the product, top concerns, any expectations they have about the product. For example, start onboarding with the team, as well as who the champions and skeptics were. This information gets shared with the CSMs when they take over the account, making it easier for them to get up and running.
These are some of my favorite use cases.
Yeah. Also, like, can I read how it works as quick as I can? So how it works, AI reviews the content around the sales process to identify the most important information a CSM needs to know. An overview appears in the sidebar as soon as a CSM is assigned to a new company. This currently works with the company object. It is only available in the customer success workspace. Okay, that's what I wanted to know. That's what I wanted to know.
Yep. So I'll check that out for sure. Some of these updates, I think we mentioned, like, it's like 18 or 22 agents that got introduced with the Agent Studio, Breeze Studio, and they're going to show up in this list. Not sure. There is an automated handoff agent, but this looks to be some additional feature and functionality of the CS workspace itself. But again, these use cases that AI can help that we've never really solved before as humans. I'm here for it. And personalization. That's an update.
There you go.
Really? All right, just read it, Chris.
Just get over the.
That will tell you what it is by answering the question, what is it? The new personalization app brings everything you need to create, manage, and measure personalized experiences into one central place. Use variants to quickly build audience-specific CTAs and landing pages without the hassle of tweaking individual modules or duplicating assets. The built-in personalization agent acts like your AI strategist, pinpointing the best opportunities, recommending what to personalize, and generating ready-to-publish variants for your top segments. Fully integrated with segments, it ensures the right audiences always see the most relevant experiences when you create them. Whether starting from scratch or letting AI handle the heavy lifting, personalization with a capital P helps you deliver the right content to the right people faster. Central to the new Loop marketing playbook, I'm sure.
So yeah, it's just a central place for all of your personalization needs.
Yeah. And of course, it's private beta, so probably why I didn't see it somewhere over in the nav. but available for Content Pro and Enterprise, Marketing Pro and Enterprise, and Marketing Plus Pro and Enterprise.
Breeze powered property creation. This is pretty cool. What is it? Breeze can now generate custom properties for you using natural language. I'll go into how it works. You can do this from any CRM index page or go to settings, data management, and properties. If you prefer to manually create your property, click create manually. Okay. If you don't want to create manually, you will describe the data you're looking for or phrase it as a question. Be as detailed as possible. Click generate property, review, and if needed, edit the Breeze generated properties labels, field type, and drop down options. Click create property to save it. I think Kyle gave an explanation, gave an example of this where he said he was like, animals at the vet, and then it just like created a property. Pretty cool.
Yep. Super powerful. You can do this in Assistant as well. Like I did it yesterday by showing a picture of a list of things that were not in property format. And it created a drop-down property with all 50 listed perfectly. Very powerful stuff happening. Definitely adding this to favorites. Breeze Social Post Agent. This has been in private beta for a long time now, and I think this is the same one. Now in public beta. What is it? Social Post Agent is an AI-powered assistant that helps you generate and publish social media posts faster and on brand. It's built directly into HubSpot and turns key dates, events, and moments into polished, brand-aligned content across LinkedIn, X, Instagram, and more. All you need to do is press Run Agent, and this will create posts for all calendar events in the next month for you. Wow.
Yeah.
A lot more here that I'm not going to read. Let that part sink in. Run Agent, and this will create posts for all calendar events in the next month for you, creating multiple ideas. Super powerful. Lots of words, lots of pictures. Come and check it out. If you want to do better on social, get a little help from AI to do it. This is how you scale. This is what speed and scale looks like, folks.
Wow. That's pretty cool. Call recap agent. I feel like I'm cheating. What is it? Transform call transcripts into notes and follow-up emails. How does it work? This agent can be activated through Breeze Studio. I definitely want to test this. Just in the admin hug today, they asked like, what are the like biggest things you want agents to do for you? And I said, call follow-ups. I use AI to write my call follow-ups, but I still have to like do those processes.
Yeah, this is like when you start to tie this to the new project situation, like task management starts to just get solved, right? In ways that we have not seen before. So very cool. And just like that, we're up to 74.
We've lost Jeremy.
This is where I think this is going to be where most of the new ones are too. So like I'm going to be dragged kicking and screaming through all of these. All on behalf of our audience, of course. Feedback topics. In private beta, what is it? You can now track themes of customer feedback across feedback surveys, as well as meeting and call transcripts. For each topic you create, you can track the comment, number of mentions, and sentiment of those mentions across different data sources. Wow. Super powerful.
I already covered the next one. So I'll go down to assign.
Yes, you did.
Unless I
All of the
unless I
double
messed it up.
counting happening here. This is the thing.
Unless I messed it up and you didn't have this on your screen, because we did have a bit of a shuffle here, but it's fine. We're just gonna keep rolling. Assign customer agent to calling channels. Assigning a calling channel to the customer agent enables the agent to facilitate an AI-powered voice Q&A experience that helps callers resolve their issues without the need for live agent assistance. For more information on the existing capabilities of the customer agent, check out the knowledge base article linked in this.
Very cool. I guess we're out of commentary probably, unless we really get excited about it.
I was thinking when Jeremy said he's worn out, I was like, does he think, are we, I don't know, are we appearing not to be?
I'm pretty sure we gave profuse warnings before this event. Probably somehow suggesting that we could save you from getting worn out. We were mistaken. Blog research agent. How do you not get excited about this though? What is it? The blog research agent is an AI-powered content engine designed to research topics, identify sources, and write high-quality SEO optimized blog posts. What if we need AEO optimized blog posts now? I'm sure it can do that too. This agent enables content marketing teams to produce significantly more long-tail content at scale. When you activate the blog research agent, you get smart topic recommendations based on AI-powered research, titles, subtitles, bodies, imagery, and SEO keywords for new blog posts. Easy customization and scheduling via Breeze Studio. An analysis of existing blog posts to get recommendations that fill potential content gaps. And that's something I've been thinking about. Like if we can get that analysis with recommendations, and then just hit the go do it button, that is going to be super powerful. Which I think we're almost there if we're not there already. This one will consume credits at some point, but does not yet. This feature does not yet consume credits, but I think this one's fair warning. Like, be ready. This one will definitely cost credits. For what it does for you.
But worth testing it before it costs credits. And in the case, there was one, the prospecting agent, if you had already enabled it, then you had like longer without credits. So activate all the agents.
Yep.
My takeaway.
Get in there.
All right. I feel like you really brought the energy there, Chris. So I'm going to try. Sales coach assistant. Super exciting. The Sales Coach Assistant is an AI-powered assistant designed to provide personalized, call-specific coaching to sales reps. After analyzing a rep's prior sales call, the assistant delivers constructive feedback and actionable next steps to help the rep improve performance in their next customer interaction. I think this is cool. I don't take feedback very well, but I think if it was a robot, I might take it better, personally.
For some, that'll work. Yeah. Others, maybe not. I think the key is there's so much value in just making the information sharing objective. Like, and then when you get to the meeting, you don't have to argue over that part. Everybody sees the same data and is looking at the same information. Can't misinterpret it instead of having it all come out during a meeting, live and emotions, all that stuff. So, very cool. Expect to see this coaching stuff all over the place. Call recap agent. We already did that one. AI email template upload. What is it? AI email template upload eliminates the need to manually rebuild email templates when bringing external designs into HubSpot. Simply paste HTML from your existing templates from places like MailChimp, Klaviyo, Figma, or other platforms into our new AI template upload tool. The AI instantly converts your design into a fully editable drag and drop template within HubSpot's email editor. No coding required.
Very cool. A friend of mine recently asked me if I'd heard of this because they were very excited. Going to help a lot of teams. Requests for proposal agent. What is it? Autofills requests for proposals, RFPs, based on past responses and connected knowledge, flags custom response needs, and speeds up proposal turnaround.
Talk about a thorn in the side of sales reps in many places.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to see this in action because it feels like you'd have to get really on point for this to be super valuable, which probably only takes a few iterations to get there. Cuts hours from your RFP process.
Hours.
What will you do with those hours, folks? That is the question.
Read
Probably
through
create
the
some content
HubSpot
for your
updates.
marketers. Probably create some content for the marketers that have been asking you to do that for a long time. Customer handoff agent says the agentic version of the CS workspace functionality we mentioned earlier. This agent gathers all relevant information on an account, such as recent communications, deal status, associated tickets, public news, and main points of contacts for the agent to prepare a handoff document for a seamless account transition between roles, such as business development rep to account executive or account executive to success manager. And this just happens to be Dylan Selberg's favorite agent at the moment, which is saying a lot because he's built a lot of agents. But again, long-standing challenge that we've had a tough time solving as organizations. So this is where AI shines.
This is different than the other one that I read, which name I remember.
Yes. So the automated handoff is just in the customer success workspace. This one is an agent that you can set up to run at different times and in different places.
Okay.
Whenever there's a handoff.
Thank you. Brand Assistant. The Brand Assistant is an AI-powered assistant designed to help marketers and internal teams ensure their content aligns with their brand. It serves as an always available interactive expert on brand voice, visual templates, and usage rules, drawing from assets that the user uploads, as well as assets already embedded in brand identity in HubSpot. Assistant users can interact with the assistant for quick, accurate answers to branding questions. Marketers can ask questions like, what color backgrounds are approved for the smart CRM icon? What's the latest brand voice guidance for product copy? Does the copy XYZ align to my brand voice? Maybe this will make that social approval process easier.
This is awesome. So many projects go here to die when you have to constantly ask for permission across teams, sometimes filling out forms to do internal communications. I have no baggage related to that at all.
Chris is fine, everyone. Why are you even asking?
Making it easier. Like, this is the kind of thing, like, you could start to utilize this with just all the stuff that you have, right? And that's why, like, don't like take a few months to go like, all right, we're going to build brand out, you know, for loop marketing and to make AI work for us, right? Like, you can use AI to get there. like with all the stuff that you've already been doing. So take advantage. Sales to marketing feedback agent. I'm getting energy because these are actually new that I haven't seen yet. And I'm really excited to open this one.
I saw this one like in the marketplace area today. Yeah.
Yep. So basically, we're rolling through all the agents that you would find in the marketplace, which happen to be medium impact level. Unless you're one who has to do a lot of sales to marketing feedback. What is it? It analyzes sales data to identify recurring objections and messaging gaps. Then the agent delivers clear, actionable themes to marketing to improve content.
This is
wow.
Activate this guy. This feature does not yet consume or use credits. So like why not?
You say why not?
Like why not turn it on?
We need
is what
to
I
pay
mean.
for this, damn it.
No. Why not turn it on at this point? As
For
long
sure.
as you have data, which is my
like
big.
I've got to read this. Why does it matter? This agent solves the classic sales marketing misalignment problem. What HubSpot has dubbed the need for strong marketing collaboration.
Yeah, I read
by
that.
turning scattered sales feedback into actionable insights for content marketers. Just be careful if it's not actually coming from sales, right? Like maybe double check with sales before you just start changing all the content. Of course, if they give you the time of day. If they don't give you the time of day, then just run it. You'll be fine. Very cool. So much of this stuff, though, like we talk about getting to like 100% of your time spent selling, stuff like this, like let AI look at all the structured and unstructured data and, get feedback that maybe you have been spending time on with the better relationships between sales and marketing.
Yeah. Blog AI suggestions. What is it? Streamline blog writing workflow with the new Blog AI Suggestions tab, a centralized space for Breeze agents and Breeze features for blog. See, this is why I just don't understand why this wasn't like included.
Almost like it's a update within another update within another update. All right, we're joining it because we like blog AI
it's
suggestions.
good. I'm not mad. I just
It's not like we brought this on ourselves or anything. Breeze Studio custom assistants. What is it? Breeze Studio makes it simple to build and manage custom AI assistants tailored to your business. These assistants are like purpose-built GPTs, also known as custom GPTs, that live inside your HubSpot workspace, trained on your knowledge, tuned to your tone, and designed to assist your teams wherever they work. You can define assistant behavior, craft custom prompts to shape how your assistant responds in conversations and which topics it can cover. Add contextual knowledge. Feed your assistant internal documents, knowledge vaults, CRM data, and more so it understands your business like an insider. Embed with Breeze Assistant. Use custom assistants right next to Breeze Assistant so they're always available when your team needs them. All of this is managed directly in Breeze Studio's Assistants Editor, giving you full control over the assistant's voice, expertise, and usage, all without writing code. Those knowledge vaults I was talking about earlier, folks, you can mix and match them within these assistants.
This is the one you helped me with, right, Chris?
I believe it was.
So Chris helped me build one for my social media posts, which I admittedly haven't done in a couple weeks, but not because Chris didn't make it easier. So I do a top 5 post usually, and Chris helped me. So all I needed to do was like paste the transcript of our daily show, and it would like suggest the top 5 and draft the post in my voice. That's all.
I think this was that one. Yeah. And I kind of want, let me just go over here and like show. I don't know if I have any assistants in this portal. I don't, clearly, because I don't have any knowledge. But it's really like, I love the execution in terms of when you're using Breeze Assistant, you can like just select the custom assistants very easily. I think it's your turn, right?
Oh, sorry.
Could be. I'm not.
It is definitely my turn, and I brought it up, but I got a little distracted thinking about the assistant options. ICP Assistant. The ICP Assistant is an AI-powered sidekick that brings your ideal customer profile to life across your go-to-market motions. It's like having your dream customer sitting next to you, ready to give feedback on ad copy, product ideas, sales notes, and more on demand. This is another one I'm already starting to activate in some portals I work in because it feels like no harm.
So you like it?
I like it. Yes, I like it. There's no harm in activating it, testing it out, giving it a go.
Again, being able to do this stuff at a scale that we could never dream of, like, please take advantage of this stuff. And these are the kinds of things, like, if you haven't digitally transformed yet, it's never been easier. It's like a mindset shift now. You can get right up to speed so quickly thanks to AI.
Yes.
Content agents evolution. What is it? An evolution from our singular content agent to multiple specialized content agents. Some existing workflows have become embedded AI features, and we've added net new agents available through the Breeze marketplace. And there's a list of those agents, which include blog research agent that we've already mentioned, ABM landing page agent, and video clip search agent. Thank you for this evolution.
Email
Let's get back to brass tacks. Talk about email performance.
Email performance anomaly detection insights. Email performance anomaly detection automatically keeps an eye on your marketing emails and informs you when something unusual happens with open rates, click rates, or unsubscribes, so you can quickly understand what's going on and take action. Great.
Important insights for some, I'm sure.
Just move on.
All right. I think the number's right, actually. Breeze Studio Agent Builder. Breeze Studio now makes it easier than ever to customize and deploy off-the-shelf agents for your business. Whether you're enhancing an existing agent or building something entirely your own, you can tailor how agents behave, what they know, and which tools they use, all without writing code. You can add prompts, add knowledge sources, connect agent tools, automate workflows. I don't know that the do it from scratch is available just yet, but it is coming soon.
I like that HubSpot built agents for like common use cases, but also you have the option to build your own. Sorry.
Yeah. And I like
That's not like
telling
a
them,
hot take, but
and I was
it is
telling them to give us good templates
yes.
to work with. So
Yes. Cross-sell, upsell agent. The cross-sell, upsell agent helps you uncover new ways to grow your customer relationships. By analyzing your product library and CRM data, it identifies accounts that are primed for additional products or services they haven't yet purchased. With an understanding of your unique business, the agent surfaces the right opportunities and builds tailored outreach strategies. It goes beyond recommendations, highlighting the specific challenges your customers face and showing how your solutions can deliver value, added value.
again, another major need across organizations. Everybody who has these goals, often hard to find the person who owns them. Organizations. So we fill the gap with AI. Very, very cool. And this one will be super powerful. HubSpot connector for Gemini in development. They definitely announced this at Inbound. What is it? With the HubSpot connector for Gemini, customers can bring their HubSpot contacts to Gemini to surface insights and generate content to be actioned back in HubSpot. Marketers can ask, show me a list of contacts in the lead lifecycle stage and draft follow-up notes that I can send in HubSpot. Sales reps can ask, show me a list of deals. A lot of lists we're asking for here, and draft follow-up emails that I can send in HubSpot. Support teams can ask, show me a list of companies and recommend a follow-up note that I can send in HubSpot. Currently in closed alpha with select customers, available for HubSpot customers across all tiers with a paid Google Workspace Business Standard, Business Plus, or Enterprise plan soon. Customers can be notified once available by expressing interest here. Easy buttons to go express your interest.
Closing agent. Is this a sign? Closing agent is your AI-powered sales assistant that provides instant responses to buyers' questions 24/7. It's trained on your content files, URLs, and knowledge base articles, and identifies when human expertise is needed, notifying you in-app, via email, or through Slack and Teams. I like the potential of this. Like, I like being able to send a proposal off, being like, hello, I am always here if you want to ask questions. However, I'm a human being who is not up in the middle of the night always. And so if you happen to have a question in the middle of the night, here is an option.
This is pretty special. This one's going to do a lot of work for teams. So much of this relates to just the time to response that customers want. Yeah, very, very powerful. We're going to get to 100, I've decided. And then
I
we'll
thought that
call
was what you were going for.
Oh, this one's fun. Welcome to the new HubSpot Academy layout. Nice, pretty picture here. What is it? HubSpot Academy isn't just a sidekick anymore, Casey. It's officially part of the HubSpot software. Users needed a seamless way to learn. They really did. They really did. Needed a seamless way to learn, work, and navigate without toggling between platforms or losing focus. Just going to take their word for it here.
You have a friend on the screenshot.
I do, Mr. Mark Mark Hans. Got a lot of learning from Mark
Mhm.
over the years. Yeah, always been a little wonky experience. I love this. How does it work? Well, and I always love the transparency from the team. No more switching tabs or feeling like Academy is often its own universe. It's now a fully integrated part of your HubSpot experience. Maybe that gets us a little closer to like lots of other cool experiences related to like walkthroughs in platform and stuff like that.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
We can dream, right?
We sure can.
Until then, we're going to research some companies.
The company research agent. The company research agent is an AI-powered agent in Breeze Studio that performs deep, tailored research on a company. To do this, it reviews the company website, searches the web, and even examines the CRM record for historical context out of the box. It provides a research report that sellers can use to help understand the company, create a unique point of view on targeting them, and craft relevant and personalized messaging.
Makes sense. Campaigns Analyze tab. I feel like we've been over this one. Maybe not today. What was it? A brand new
All blending
Campaigns
together.
Analyze tab is now available, providing a clear, centralized view of performance across all campaigns in one place. Keep in mind, this is inside the new Marketing Studio. So the way it looks may have changed a little bit or might not be as easy to get to. But it's doing a lot for us now.
Customer health agent. There's a note at the top that it doesn't yet use credits, but will begin using credits at some point. What is it? Customer health agent can assess account health and suggest next best actions, talking points, and an email template for your customer success team. Cool.
Everybody gets an agent.
I'm kind of ready to just turn them all on, except for the ones that like sales handoff that you might actually want to like think about.
Yeah. I'm with you. Another massive update. Again, how is this medium impact and not high impact? HubSpot developer platform.
Sorry. Medium impact.
I'm being honest. This is a huge deal.
No, I don't. That's why I'm like, why is this here?
The HubSpot developer platform is a unified app framework that gives you a modern and consistent way to build on HubSpot with tools that meet you where you are. Equipped with a growing set of developer tools, a reimagined developer experience, and deeper extensibility, you can confidently create scalable AI-ready apps and solutions that are built to grow alongside you. The highlights: new extensibility capabilities, unified app framework, modernized development experience with project-based development, AI native documentation, streamlined HubSpot pipeline, developer MCP server local, or the HubSpot MCP server for remote. Moving forward, all new app capabilities and developer tooling improvements will be made exclusively on the HubSpot developer platform. Lots of text in here. So if you want more information, come check out this update card.
One time Kyle said that the medium, like low, high impact was related to how many like customers have access to the tool or use the tool. So I think some of these where they're like totally new tools, like no one uses it because something to consider.
Yeah, we've definitely learned that it's not like a value equation. So impact is in the eye of the beholder, I think, in a lot of cases.
Breeze agent tools on the HubSpot developer platform. Introducing Breeze Agent Tools. Atomic capabilities in Breeze designed to perform a specific, well-defined task, such as summarizing content, generating outreach copy, or querying CRM data. They serve as the foundational components behind agents and enable consistent, customizable, and composable AI in Breeze Studio. To access in public beta, join the HubSpot developer platform, then the prompts to access agent tools. You can also learn more on the HubSpot knowledge base linked in this update.
Such a powerful update. All the developer tools, including HubSpot Developer MCP Server. What is it? The Developer MCP, which stands for Model Context Protocol Server, is locally installed via the HubSpot CLI, enabling you to more intelligently build, test, and deploy integrations on the HubSpot developer platform. This unlocks compatibility with AI-powered clients, streamlining the development life cycle through natural language prompts. Supported clients for the CLI MCP server include Cursor, VS Code, Claude Code, and Windsurf.
All right. And then new developer docs. HubSpot has launched the new developer docs designed to deliver a faster, smarter, and more intuitive documentation experience. Key enhancements include AI native documentation that helps you find what you need faster, enhanced navigation with clearer guides and reference materials, migration and onboarding tooling for smoother transitions, and new UI with dark mode functionality.
We're going to finish this page, and then we will wrap.
I don't know how we're going to pick back up, but I believe in you.
We will. Where there's a will, there's a way. So they tell me. What is it? What is the name of this update first?
We are really losing it.
Auto capture website clicks. In case you didn't know that wasn't necessarily happening already. What is it? Auto capture automatically tracks clicks on buttons, links, menu items, and other interactive elements across your website without any setup or coding. Once your HubSpot tracking code is installed, it captures 100% of visitor interactions and lets you promote the most valuable ones into verified events for use across HubSpot tools.
This is very cool. You used to have to have a developer who I often refer to as superheroes that do work I don't understand. So very cool to have this functionality just built into HubSpot. So if you don't have a superhero on speed dial, you can still get this functionality and use it. Last one on the page. I say this because Chris is going to be like, and there's only 2 more pages. So customer agent prompt recommendations. What is it? Customer agent can now display smart prompt suggestions that appear in your chat widget based on what page your visitors are currently viewing. Instead of generic conversation starters, the widget shows relevant, helpful prompts tailored to each specific page, making it immediately clear how the AI agent can assist visitors with their current needs. I like the prompts. I don't know.
These experiences, you cannot avoid them, folks. And the customers are expecting them, right?
Yeah.
No more chat experiences of old. So just because they're not asking for it doesn't mean they do not, want it and like it. This is why all the LLM chat assistants are very, powerful and fun to use. All right, let's give a little bit of a preview. The next time, part 2.
He's gonna do the whole thing.
Right? Even though, like, see, this is where we can't necessarily trust the number. We've got a couple of redos here.
Should we
buying group-
screenshot the last 2 pages and then we know we just need to do the low impacts? No, you don't like that idea.
I'll remember.
Okay.
Or you can.
I'll do that.
Yeah. We've got some new, some old here. Buying groups, a lot of people, I think, have been excited about that. Oh, yeah. A lot of old hits here. Makes sense because it's since August 19th. That's how we got to 200. There we go. We did half of it.
There you go. We did half.
A little over half.
We'll finish these. I think this is better though, because otherwise we would be just like scrolling through the high impact or the low impact ones, which we know low impact is not always low value.
Right. We'll change it up. And start leveraging. Like, look at all these. See, there's just too many options here, though. Favorites. All right. Until next time. Thanks. Big thanks to Jeremy for keeping an eye on us over the length of this stream. Making sure we survived. All right. Any last words, Casey?
It's been real. It's been fun. I'm not sure it's been real fun.
And with that,
no, it has been real fun. There's been a lot of great value here. A lot of great value.
It has. I mean, this is the only way to get this done, folks, is by taking a look.
Love to be here.
Until next time, like Jeremy says, we're all tired here. We'll see you in the morning, though, folks, for the next round of. Apparently, we've got four updates here, maybe. Sure, we'll have a few more. Have a great night, Casey. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you next time.
I'm Casey Hawkins.
Yeah, I'm Chris Carolan.
This has been
Go take a
lot
nap.
of updates.
Go take a nap. Don't build anything else today.
Don't build anything else. Just
soak it in. Bye, everybody.